scary story. The atmosphere at the Brown family's dinner table was heavy with significance as they gathered for the first time since Lisa's passing. The setting sun cast long shadows across the room, emphasizing the gravity of the occasion. Each member of the family, from Johnny and Crystal to Kevin, Ian, and Jule, with his girlfriend Audrey, carried their own burden of grief and anticipation. Audrey's presence, an enigmatic figure embodying an ancient water spirit, added an extra layer of complexity to the already charged atmosphere. Audrey had met Jule a few months ago when he was hiking near a secluded lake in the woods. She had emerged from the water, naked and dripping, and had captivated him with her ethereal beauty and mysterious charm. She had told him that she was a naiad, a nymph of the water, and that she had been drawn to him by a strange force. She had also warned him that their relationship was dangerous, as her kind was not meant to mingle with humans. But Jule had fallen in love with her and had decided to take the risk. He had introduced her to his family, hoping that they would accept her as he did. But things had not gone smoothly. Audrey's behavior was erratic and unpredictable. Sometimes she was sweet and gentle, other times she was cold and distant. She had a habit of disappearing for hours, only to return with no explanation. She seemed to have no interest in human customs or manners, and often offended or confused the others with her blunt remarks or odd requests. She also had a peculiar effect on the environment. Plants would wither or bloom in her presence, animals would act strangely around her, and the weather would change according to her mood. She was a force of nature, and no one knew how to deal with her. The only one who seemed to understand her was Jule's grandfather, who lived in a cabin near the lake where Jule had met Audrey. He was a recluse who rarely visited the family or spoke to anyone. He had a reputation of being a wise and powerful man who knew the secrets of the land and the spirits. He had taken a liking to Audrey and had invited her to his cabin several times. He had taught her some of his knowledge and had given her a necklace with a blue stone pendant, which he said was a token of protection and connection. He had also told Jule that Audrey was not just any naiad, but a descendant of a royal line of water spirits who had a special destiny and a great responsibility. He had hinted that there was more to their relationship than they knew, and that they had to be careful of the forces that were watching them. Jule had not told his family about his grandfather's revelations, or about the strange dreams he had been having lately. Dreams of water and fire, of ancient battles and forgotten prophecies, of a dark and looming threat that was coming for them. He had tried to ignore them and focus on the present. He had hoped that the family dinner would be a chance to honor his mother's memory and to bond with his siblings and Audrey. He had hoped that they would find some peace and happiness despite the pain and loss they had suffered. But he was wrong. The dinner was a disaster. As Kenny deftly recreated Lisa's culinary creations, the aroma of turkey and freshly baked rolls filled the air, evoking memories of past gatherings. However, the absence of homemade pies served as a subtle reminder of the family's loss and the challenges of carrying on without their matriarch. Audrey's unexpected appetite for regular food surprised Ian and prompted speculation about the true nature of Jule's heritage. The tension simmered beneath the surface as Audrey's nonchalant demeanor belied the otherworldly power she possessed. The revelation of her true identity sent shockwaves through the family, raising questions about their shared lineage and the implications of Audrey's presence among them. The arrival of Jule's grandfather further heightened the tension, as his imposing presence loomed over the gathering, casting doubt and uncertainty on their fragile equilibrium. It all started when Audrey asked for a glass of water. She had never drunk anything but water, and she had a peculiar way of drinking it. She would hold the glass in her hand and let the water flow into her mouth without touching her lips. She would then swallow it in one gulp and sigh with satisfaction. She said that water was her life and that she could feel its essence and energy. She said that she could also sense the water in other living beings, and that it told her many things about them. She demonstrated this by looking at each of the family members and telling them something about themselves that only they knew. She told Johnny that he had a crush on his coworker and that he should go for it. She told Crystal that she was pregnant and that she should tell her husband. She told Kevin that he had cheated on his exam and that he should confess. She told Ian that he had a secret admirer and that he should look for the clues. She told Jule that he had a special gift and that he should embrace it. The family was stunned by Audrey's revelations and reacted in different ways. Some were amused, some were embarrassed, some were angry, some were curious. They asked her how she knew these things and what else she could do. Audrey shrugged and said that it was easy for her, as she was a naiad, a water spirit. She said that she could manipulate water in any way she wanted, and that she could also communicate with other water beings, such as fish, frogs, and turtles. She said that she could also travel through water, and that she had seen many places and times in her long life. She said that she had met Jule by chance, and that she had felt a connection with him that she had never felt before. She said that she loved him, and that she wanted to be with him, no matter what. The family was shocked by Audrey's confession, and did not know how to react. They looked at Jule, who was equally surprised and confused. He had known that Audrey was a naiad, but he had not realized the extent of her abilities and history. He had not expected her to reveal her true identity to his family, and he did not know how they would react. He felt a mix of emotions, from love and awe to fear and doubt. He wondered what Audrey's presence meant for him and for his family. He wondered what his grandfather knew and what he was hiding. He wondered what the future held for them and what dangers they would face. He did not have to wonder for long. As soon as Audrey finished speaking, the door burst open and Jule's grandfather entered the room. He was a tall and muscular man with long white hair and a beard. He wore a leather jacket and jeans and carried a shotgun in his hand. He looked around the room and his eyes settled on Audrey. He smiled and said, "Hello, my dear. I'm glad you finally told them the truth. I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. You see, I have something to tell you too. Something that will change everything. Something that will make you scream." The family was stunned by the sudden appearance of Jule's grandfather and his ominous words. They did not know what to make of his smile or his shotgun. They did not know what he had to tell Audrey or why it would make her scream. They did not know what to do or how to react. They were frozen in fear and confusion. Audrey was the only one who seemed to be calm and composed. She looked at Jule's grandfather and returned his smile. She said, "Hello, grandfather. I'm glad you finally decided to join us. I've been waiting for this moment too. You see, I have something to tell you as well. Something that will change everything. Something that will make you beg." Jule's grandfather frowned and said, "What are you talking about, girl? Don't you know who I am and what I can do? Don't you know that I have the power to end you and your kind? Don't you know that I have been hunting you and your ancestors for centuries? Don't you know that I have a secret too? A secret that will make you cry?" Audrey shook her head and said, "No, grandfather, you don't know anything. You don't know who I am and what I can do. You don't know that I have the power to destroy you and your kind. You don't know that I have been watching you and your descendants for millennia. You don't know that I have a secret too, a secret that will make you die." Jule's grandfather laughed and said, "Ha! You are delusional, girl. You are nothing but a water sprite, a minor spirit, a weakling. You are no match for me or my bloodline. You are no match for the fire that burns in our veins, the fire that gives us strength and courage, the fire that makes us the masters of this world. You are no match for the secret that I have, the secret that makes me the king of all spirits, the secret that makes me the chosen one, the secret that is hidden in this necklace." He lifted his hand and showed the necklace that he was wearing. It was identical to the one that he had given to Audrey, except that the stone pendant was red instead of blue. He said, "Do you recognize this, girl? Do you know what it is and what it means? Do you know that it is the key to everything, the key to the past and the future, the key to life and death? Do you know that it is the heart of the dragon, the heart of the first and the greatest of all spirits, the heart of the one who created and ruled over everything, the heart of the one who was betrayed and killed by his own children, the heart of the one who cursed them and their offspring, the heart of the one who promised to return and reclaim his throne, the heart of the one who chose me as his heir and his vessel, the heart of the one who is about to be reborn through me?" Audrey nodded and said, "Yes, grandfather, I recognize it, and I know what it is and what it means. I know that it is the key to everything, the key to the past and the future, the key to life and death. I know that it is the heart of the dragon, the heart of the first and the greatest of all spirits, the heart of the one who created and ruled over everything, the heart of the one who was betrayed and killed by his own children, the heart of the one who cursed them and their offspring, the heart of the one who promised to return and reclaim his throne, the heart of the one who chose you as his heir and his vessel, the heart of the one who is about to be reborn through you. I know all this because I am the one who betrayed and killed him. I am the one who took his heart. I am the one who hid it from his children. I am the one who gave it to you. I am the one who manipulated you and your bloodline. I am the one who waited for this moment. I am the one who will stop his return. I am the one who will take his throne. I am the one who is his daughter and his enemy. I am the queen of all spirits, and I am the dragon's bane." Jule's grandfather gasped and said, "What? No, that's impossible. You're lying, girl. You're lying. You can't be his daughter and his enemy. You can't be the queen of all spirits. and the dragon's bane. You can't be the one who betrayed and killed him, the one who took his heart, the one who hid it from his children, the one who gave it to me, the one who manipulated me and my bloodline, the one who waited for this moment, the one who will stop his return, the one who will take his throne. You can't be all that, because I am all that. I am his son and his ally. I am the king of all spirits and the dragon's heir. I am the one who avenged and resurrected him, the one who retrieved his heart, the one who revealed it to his children, the one who received it from you, the one who controlled you and your bloodline, the one who prepared for this moment, the one who will aid his return, the one who will share his throne. I am all that because he is all that. He is the father of all spirits and the dragon's soul. He is the one who created and ruled over everything, the one who was betrayed and killed by his own children, the one who cursed them and their offspring, the one who promised to return and reclaim his throne, the one who chose me as his heir and his vessel, the one who is about to be reborn. Through me, he is all that, and he is here. He pointed his shotgun at Audrey and pulled the trigger. A blast of fire erupted from the barrel and flew towards Audrey. Audrey raised her hand, and a wave of water rose from the glass that she was holding. The water met the fire, and a cloud of steam filled the air. A loud hiss echoed through the room, and a flash of light blinded everyone. When the smoke cleared, Audrey and Jule's grandfather were gone. The only thing that remained was the necklace with the blue stone pendant, lying on the floor, cracked and broken. The family stared at it, and then at each other in disbelief and horror. They did not understand what had happened or what it meant. They did not know where Audrey and Jule's grandfather had gone or what they would do. They did not know what the heart of the dragon was or what it would do. They did not know what the future held for them or what dangers they would face. They only knew one thing: they were in deep trouble. And they had to find Jule, and fast. He was the only one who could help them, and the only one who could stop them. He was the only one who knew the truth, and the only one who could change it. He was the only one who had a choice, and the only one who could make it. He was the only one who had a gift, and the only one who could use it. He was the only one who had a destiny, and the only one who could fulfill it. He was the only one who was the son of the dragon, and the son of the dragon's bane. Thank you for joining us for this spine-tingling story. We hope you found it both thrilling and thought-provoking. If you enjoyed this video, please consider participating in our channel by subscribing, liking, and sharing it with your friends. Your support goes a long way in helping us create more engaging content for you. Goodbye, and may you always tread carefully in the world of the unknown.